Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Tuesday matinee performance. We have 8 games for you beginning at 1 p.m. In addition to fast and fun highlight action, each of today's games offers Win Place Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We also have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We also have an early daily double and a late daily double. We're just chock full of wagers here at Magic City. We have the Mighty Ocho jackpot. Mighty Ocho is a pick 8. Correctly pick the winners of all of today's games, and you'll be a happy person cashing in on $5,000. Minimum guarantee. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. To play the High 5, you correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in on the minimum $2,000 guarantee in the High 5. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. The good thing is when I say that on a day-to-day basis, I really have no idea what we're going to have in store for you. Sometimes it's brilliant from the first serve. Other times it's a little bit painful. Sometimes it's a mix of both. Usually I'd say it's probably a mix of both. One or the other, we hope to always be entertaining with our highlight product here at Magic City. We do not have any scratches in today's performance. Once again, there are no scratches in today's performance. With all that in mind, we ask you to place your wagers as early as possible, then sit back and relax, because post time for game number 1 is now just about 6 minutes away. Or 8 minutes away. This is the time. Wow, I said that quickly then. This is about the time where I usually say hi to Andrew and ask how he's doing, but he's working on a very sensitive report for someone. So I don't know what the report entails. I was not advised. That is way above my pay grade. He's usually there fiddling with numbers.
Stu,
you're here.
I'm here.
You're here.
We're gonna hold off.
Hi. You know, I was feeling anxious.
I can't leave you hanging.
No,
like
I was feeling anxious about starting without you. I really was. I don't know what the videos are.
I'll tell you
what. I
what.
don't even look up.
You were free flowing in that intro, so I think it's gonna be a good day.
Well, it's usually just a matter of time before someone pisses me off and it goes off script. So.
Well, good thing is there are no scratches to start the day, so that's usually a good indication.
That's a positive.
But how are you doing? We'll flip the script on you, huh?
Wow, interesting question. You sure you want to ask? Remember.
Well, we only got 7 minutes, so be careful. Actually, and we got to play a video, so maybe closer to 5.
No. Today I'm doing well. Yesterday I was moody. I was definitely moody yesterday. I had a interaction with that just, I don't know, left a kind of foul taste in my mouth. Then, you sit down, then you're watching Highline, and you're thinking about it, and then you're just sitting there pissed, and it's like, yeah, I don't like that Rapote .2. Well, at least I'm honest about it.
No, look, that's all we can ask for, and we're back here, excited for another performance. And as we said, you sounded great in that intro. You're free-flowing, talking about maybe taking home a lot of money here today with that High 5 and some other wagers that we got available here at Magic City. But this is the final 2 performances of the week, Stu. We've played 4 of them, 2 more to go here, 6 total performances. We have each and every week of the 2021 regular season from now through the end of November. And yesterday, it was JR's birthday, but you would think, given the way he played, might have been Kubala's birthday. I heard 5 victories, a couple places to go along with that, and he jumped a lot of folks in those standings there as well.
Actually,
so
listen to this.
Day.
How about this for my paying attention to the statistics? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? I signed on to Facebook, and there was a post by someone with the same last name, a proud father, I believe it was, who said that he played in 12 games and he was in the money 11 out of 12 games with 5 wins. I was gonna
look at that numbers. I was gonna say, I know he had a lot of places, a couple of shows in there, obviously 5 wins in his 12 games, but 11 out of 12, I would say that's a pretty darn good day there for number 25, and a guy who really maybe was struggling. I mean, to begin this season, you look at the numbers here through week number 1, we talked about it yesterday, but no wins for Kubala. Only he, Cool Fitness, and Diaz, who actually played in that week 1, went winless. So some of those guys in the earlier games that had struggled, Kubala definitely not in that company. Week 2 came out with a couple wins, and then just floodgates opened yesterday. 6 wins, 5 places, and 3 shows are his stat line. With 2 more performances to go here, 14 of 21 in the money for Kubala here this week. And taking a look at these numbers, I believe that is the highest in the money percentage amongst all players on this roster. So an incredible feat thus far for Kubala this week. And
Good for Kyle.
He's coming right out here again in these first games. So see if he can add some more to that win column and get some players that are playing some fantasy highlights some more points. He's out in the lead with that. 48 fantasy points for Kubala. So an incredible start for him.
Before we cut to that video that you're so fond of playing every day, I think we say hi to William. Thank you for pointing out the hustle, Magic City hustle. It seems like you enjoyed it.
Big fan.
Glad you did.
Yeah.
Frank, we will try our best to play nicely today. Mr. King.
Everyone play nice today. Yeah.
Nice
play
to see
well
you there as
together.
well.
Yeah.
Now, don't you have something we normally do?
Yes, we do. We got a video here that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games of this 8-game performance. And as you know, if you tune in with us regularly, that will be Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And with 3 minutes to go here till we get into the highlight action for this Tuesday, 2 performances, 8 games here at 1 p.m. We come back at 4:30 for 8 more. Overall standings here through the 2021 regular season in this singles-only week, so there's been some changes to that singles leaderboard here. Not many towards the top, though. You got Ron up there still leading the pack, 14 wins for him thus far in the season. He's played in only 37 games, 22 in the money finishes, 14 of those wins. His winning percentage and nearly 20 points higher than the next closest competitor there. Shows you how dominant he's been in those late games, but tough crew now. We got Douglas coming back in there. Those late games starting up, the feature games starting up in game number 6 here in this performance, so make sure to stay locked in for those. Second place overall, you got Benny, 17-year-old, is just playing some terrific highlight to begin his 2021 campaign. 12 wins to go along with 8 places in 9 shows, and he can win at any level. Get some of those middle games he's been winning, even some of those late games. He's been very competitive, so for 17 years old, kid just continues to impress day in, day out, and continue to improve each day. So that'll be exciting to see where his game is at the end of the season. And rounding out the top 3, so you pay out the top 3 in bonus at the end of the season, that is Anderluck. Anderluck's got 11 wins. A lot of those have come in substitute appearances, but Anderluck has been playing some good highlight, in particular in these earlier games, utilizing that power. And we'll see if he can add a couple more here. Looking at this early game roster here today, Stu. Well, these entries for game number 1. You got El Barba, Kubala, Anderluck, CRB, Ben. This is not an easy game. A lot of guys that can certainly be competitive here and get a victory. So we'll see who gets out in front here in game number 1. They'll be coming your way in just about a minute. You got just a minute to place those wagers for the Mighty Ocho. And also that early daily double. To play that early daily double, pick the winners of games 1 and 2. As Stu said a little bit ago. And I think that clock just switched over to 0 minutes before we flipped over to that cage cam. So let's get into the highlight action for today. Stu?
Time to begin game number 1. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is El Barba. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Diaz. There's the first serve of the day. We begin. Backhand by Diaz, caught by El Barba. Catch by Diaz, backhand. Passes. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Diaz from the 10 line. Costado 2-all scores for El Barba. Point 1. He's first up on the board in our first game. In this matchup, El Barba serves to the white shirt at post 3, worn by Kubala. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Ball tipped, point 1. Now receiving the green shirt of post 4, number 37, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee, thrown hard, caught by El Barba. Ball missed on the forehand of Tennessee, point 1. I'll bring to the court the black shirt of post 5. Here's Anderluck. Rebote forehand, carom by El Barba. If he wasn't trying it, it worked just fine. That was nice. Point 1. Yellow shirt at post 6, Cool Fitness receives. Catch on the forehand of El Barba. Ball tipped by Cool Fitness at the 10 line, point 1. El Barba's gone 5 straight points. He now serves to the pink shirt at post 7, worn by CRB. Backhand by CRB. Catch by El Barba. Scoop by CRB. There's the backhand caught in the air by El Barba. El Barba went high. That hit the overhead screen. Point 7. A fine 5 straight points for El Barba. Play continues. 7 serves to the purple at post 8. Ben completes the first round of play. Under serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That fell short of the 4. This point goes to the 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Diaz receives. Blue at post 2. Diaz from the left side. Backhand right along the wall and out to the rebote. Rebote save by Ben. Diaz takes it on the left side, puts it back from the left side, caught by Ben. Diaz to the floor. Rebote, gonna take that's a beautiful rebote. On the wall the whole way and scoring. Really well thrown there by Diaz, point 2. Diaz on the board with 2 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Kubala. Rebote left side by Diaz again. Going to take a big bounce. Kubala moves up, makes the catch. Low and hard, caught by Diaz, stopped by Diaz. There's the backhand, caught by Kubala. Rebote left side by Diaz, reached out to make the save. Here's Kubala. Diaz going in for the catch, gets hit with the ball. Point 3. Post 4. Tennessee receives. Karam. Stopped by Tennessee, but not held on to. Point 3. Kubala has 4 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Anderluck. Kubala goes deep from the left side. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Point 5. In this matchup, Anderluck will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Cool Fitness. Backhand, caught by Anderluck. There's Anderluck's backhand, caught by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness showing good control on that left side. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand, 2-all by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness, try to get it on the rebote, just missed. Point 5. Anderluck has 4 points, but returning with possible game point is the red shirt of post 1, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba, the low runner to the inside, picked up by Anderluck. El Barba, backhand. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop attempt just missed. Point 5. Possible game point for Anderluck in the black shirt of post 5. Trying to stop him. Pink of post 7, CRB. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by CRB. There's the backhand. CRB's backhand goes wall to wall. Rebote's out to the 7 line. Catch by CRB. Karam by CRB opens up and scores. That's well thrown. A good point by CRB and Anderluck. Point 7. Ben receives the purple of post 8. Backhand by Ben. Ben from the forehand at the 8 line. Pika to the inside. Will score. Pika meaning the big bounce high to the front wall. Point 8. Ben has 3 points. Diaz returns with 2 in the blue shirt. Backhand by Diaz. Stays inside. Catch by Ben. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8. Ben trying to stop him. The green of post 4, Tennessee. Powerful forehand throw by Tennessee. Rebote left side by Ben. Tennessee from the right side. Another powerful forehand. Rebote goes to the outside and scores. Tennessee's been working on that right side today. That showed. Point 4. Here's Kubala. Point 4. Four on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Cool Fitness. Rebote beautifully played by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness gets out of the way. 2-all. Played soft. Cool Fitness on the run. Try to flip it back up. Jumps off the cage. Point 4. Well played by both players. Possible game point for Tennessee in the green shirt of post 4. Possible game point for El Barba in the red of post 1. This is game point. Rebote forehand saved by Tennessee. El Barba fine catch at the 9 line. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. What a catch by El Barba. Tennessee 2-all. Does not open up. El Barba stops it. El Barba's costado to the inside. Tennessee digs out a tremendous rebote. That is fantastic effort by Tennessee. Point in game, ladies and gentlemen, to the red shirt of post 1, El Barba. 1 wins it, 5 serves to 4. This is a playoff for second and third place. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Takes a little off of it. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful forehand passes to the Rebote. Rebote 2-all. Does not open up, but does score. Point and a second place finish to the green shirt of post 4, Tennessee. Anderluck comes in third. Unofficial order of finish 1, 4, 5. Your prices will be up in a moment.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And there is El Barba finding the win column once again. He's had a great start to this 2021 regular season. Already his 9th victory in singles play alone puts him in a tie for 5th place with Julian in those full singles standings.
Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, Post 1, El Barba. Taking second, Post 4, Tennessee. Coming in third, Post 5, Anderluck. 1-4-5 is the official order of finish for our first game. There are your prices. The $2 Quinella, 1-4. That's first and second in any order, $72.60. Trifecta, 1-4-5. That's first, second, and third place finishing, $583.20. $2 wager on one to win, $10.80. Up next, Game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points with points doubling after the first round of play. Post time for Game 2, now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And game number 2 will be coming up here, as Stu said. Just about 7 minutes now. We close out that early daily double here. In game number 2, also introduced the early pick 3. You want to play that wager? All you have to do, correctly pick the winners of the next 3 games, 2, 3, and 4. To cash in on that early pick 3. With post time now 6 minutes away. And for any new Highlight fans that may be joining us here for the first time, it'll be a good time to pay attention to this video here that explains in simpler terms how Highlight is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now just about 5 minutes away from game number 2.
Why did you throw that cholesterol shot? You didn't have to throw that cholesterol shot just now. I got enough crap from people in the chat about that cholesterol shot. Look, as one of the Lipitor, as one of the Lipitor for lunch bunch myself, I get the concept of I'm not sitting there. Yes, Lipitor for lunch bunch. It's real simple. You can either make lifestyle changes or you can take statins if your liver can handle it. That's kind of the way that it works.
Oh my God. A lot to look forward to. Oh, well.
Yes, I made a comment about people sometimes taking pot shots, sitting there with elevated cholesterol and triglycerides, and yeah,
I got the people's back. No, we always have Stu.
And I heard it from them, and I haven't made a comment since. And then I'm sitting here minding my own business, trying to be nice, in a good mood. Andrew comes strong along and said, "High cholesterol." He didn't sound just like that, but he kind of sounded like that.
Similar. Me and Ben have the same voice. I like how that one.
If you say his name 3 times like Beetlejuice, he's going to show up. So let's not do that.
And he'll just show up regardless. I'm not worried about that one. But good to hear that Josh has got us up on the barbershop today. We'll tell the folks to refrain from the profanity. I feel like that's part of the allure.
Part of the charm of Magic
part
City.
Part of the allure.
The fact that the players get frustrated and cuss. That's common.
I would say, it's an interesting argument, and one that Ernesto has actually brought up. As a bettor, would you rather have a guy walk off and say F, S, any swear word you can come up with in your mind and be upset with himself? Or would you rather have him look off and, laugh and be like, oh, whatever, I missed it, okay, I'll get it. I like the passion in that regard. So from a betting perspective, as a guy that does it, I can understand the emotion and why some people, have actually talked about how they enjoy it. But there is a line that cannot,
not
that's
just
the
a
important
line.
part.
It's also, for instance, like if you apply that, and I'm definitely not saying this to debate or be argumentative, but the truth of the matter is that if you apply that like universally across the board, you'll take someone who internalizes the frustration, like someone to remain nameless, out of respect to them, who doesn't show frustration, and yet who comes back here and beats themselves up and hangs their head. They're taking it just as seriously. They just choose to follow the rule and don't have an outburst on the court, but takes it just as seriously. Where you need to see it is in the effort, is in going for the ball. It's that's where you need to see it. So I completely agree with that.
Definitely. Ernesto right there. The laughing, look, there's times where you laugh at yourself. You're like, how can I even do this? And that's just like a way of, articulating your feelings about that particular play.
I've had a shot thrown on me in Jai-Alai and basically just laughed snarkingly and gone, how does that Schnitt score?
In
how
golf,
does this guy throw that shot? And that with El Barba earlier, with El Barba and Anderluck, the smile of Anderluck and El Barba, that wasn't that Anderluck was not taking it seriously. He's like, there's no way you meant to throw it that well. For clarification, it wasn't just a hook. El Barba meant to throw a 2-all. He just didn't know he was going to throw it that well. And Anderson certainly didn't believe that he was going to throw it that well.
Just coming in. Guys, passionate about the sport, but, most important is that effort out there because, as long as the guy's out there making plays, trying to get it off the front wall, even when you may think they're out of the point, that's all you can ask for. And I say these guys do a pretty darn good job day in, day out where, don't even talk about the bumps and bruises that you acquire over the course of a long Jai-Alai season that, we've already dealt with in week number 3. So long way to go here. Guys are playing some great Jai-Alai, and it's been exciting to watch here. But we have just about a minute to go now till game number 2. Last chance to get those wagers in for the early pick 3. And again, those trifecta pools getting up there over 1,200. So good to see those pools pretty consistent.
Always good to see a trifecta pool above $1,000 here at Magic City. That is. If you're at a horse track, you're of course wondering if the machines are broken. But we are definitely not a horse track. Thankfully, we're a Jai-Alai front top. Time to begin game 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is CRB. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Cool Fitness. There's the serve. We begin game 2. Backhand by CRB. Rebote left side by Cool Fitness. CRB makes the catch. Low hard throw. Ball tipped by Cool Fitness, point 1. Here's the white shirt of post 3. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to El Barba. Beautiful backhand by CRB. Rebote by El Barba. Catch by CRB. Backhand to the inside. Rebote left side by El Barba. Just above the pad. CRB's there. Backhand by CRB. El Barba catches it at the 9 line. Back to the inside. CRB with a tip ball at the 11 line. Point 3. In this matchup, El Barba serves to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Tennessee. Rebote left side by El Barba, catch by Tennessee. El Barba scoops it up. Plays the backhand. Tennessee from the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside, crossing the sidewall back at the 11 line. Tennessee again, hard throw. This one going to the outside. El Barba reads that rebote well. El Barba in good positioning to make the rebote. It does, however, fall short, point 4. Now receiving the black shirt of post 5, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote by Tennessee. Fine catch by Tennessee. Tennessee got back to the inside nicely there. Makes the backhand. Forehand rebote by Kubala. Tennessee from the 9 line. Hard throw by Tennessee. Good catch by Kubala. Point 5. In this matchup, Kubala serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Ben. Nice 2-all attempt by Kubala. That falls short, point 6. Ben gets the point. He now serves. On the court, ready to receive, the pink shirt of post 7, Anderluck. Ball tipped off the serve, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, the purple shirt of post 8, Diaz. Backhand by Diaz clears the overhead screen. Nicely passing. Benz does not, point 8. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Cool Fitness receives. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Catch by Cool Fitness. Backhand to the outside. Lands in. Diaz gets to the outside, gets that coastie off. Big bounce, goes up, and scores, point 8. Diaz with 3 points, serving to the red shirt of post 1, CRB. Diaz goes to the floor to try to make that save, falls just short, point 1. In this matchup, CRB serves the returning 3-post in the white shirt, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Rebote left side by CRB. Catch by El Barba. El Barba winds up, puts it inside. Perfectly placed to score. Point 3. Here is the green shirt of post 4, Tennessee. Ball tipped, off the serve, point 3. Possible game point for El Barba in the white shirt of post 3. On the court trying to stop him in the black of post 5, Kubala. Kubala makes the catch. There's the backhand. Hit the overhead screen. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the white shirt of post 3, El Barba. Three wins it, 8 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Ball tipped. point, and a second place finish for Diaz. CRB comes in third. Unofficial order finish 3-8-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 2. Our official is posted. Coming in first, post 3, El Barba with his second win in as many showings today. Coming in second, post 8, Diaz. Coming in third, post 1, CRB. 3-8-1 is the official order of finish for Game number 2. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 3-8, $35.60. That's first and second. Any order, the trifecta 3-8-1. That's first, second, and third place finishing 505.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game and beginning of the High Five. To play the High Five, you correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's a pick 5 wager with a minimum $2,000 guarantee. There are no scratches in Game 3. Post time for Game 3 in the High Five, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Introducing the newest game in fantasy sports, Jai-Alai. Play for free every week for cash and prizes. Experience the thrill of the world's fastest ball game live on the Jai-Alai channel and get in on all the action at fantasyjai-alai.com. It's easy. Just sign up for free at fantasyjai-alai.com, pick your players, watch your progress, and win. It's fun. It's free. It's just one click away at fantasyjai-alai.com.
And folks, that's the free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai brought to you by the Jai-Alai channel each and every week of this 2021 regular season. If you want to play that, go to fantasyjai-alai.com in order to sign up. And each week, all you have to do is pick a lineup of 4 players with a fictitious $21 budget. Out of those 4 players, 3 of them are singles players. 1 of them is a doubles pairing. Except this week or any other week, we would tell you otherwise because we're just playing singles here this week, so it's 4 singles players. But then you get points based on how your players finish up throughout the Parimutuel playing week. You get 5 points per win, 3 points per place, 1 point per show finish that they earn. And we totaled those up, and the individuals that finish at the top of that leaderboard will take home a cash prize, which right now is a $100 purse each week. Guaranteed $25 per winner if there are more than 4 winners. But as we said, available each and every week. Go to fantasyjai-alai.com to sign up and play, and you can win real cash prizes. And folks, here we're just about 5 minutes away from game number 3, and taking a look here at the live chat.
My goodness.
My goodness.
Dave,
yeah,
obviously
this is
Mr. Herman, thank you very much. We do appreciate that. As for Mark, apparently I don't know that I recognize your name, and obviously people sometimes sign in under other monikers, but no, by no means is it impossible to handicap. In fact, one of our best customers is someone who handicaps religiously and has been doing so since year 1. If you're not familiar with the Magic City product, so players train from scratch over the course of 3.5 years. Your concept of blatant holding we discussed yesterday, which is holding is something that has evolved over years. For instance, if you take Orbea, Chiruka, Chamela and have them look at some of the players who played in the late 70s and 80s, they would say blatant holding. If you take some of the folks who played in the 80s, they would take a look at some of the players who played, like a guy by the name of Goycochea, who I imagine you've heard of, and Lopez, and say blatant holding and walking and moving and all that other stuff. Obviously, holding is something that has evolved over time. So blatant holding, not necessarily. Is it held by comparison to traditional classic Jai-Alai, whatever classic Jai-Alai is anymore? In some cases, the answer to that is yes. As far as the ability to handicap it, though, that's something, if you pay attention, you get into the numbers, it's something you would be able to do. If you are, of course, new to the program, welcome. And we hope that you're able to enjoy, and if you're not, we obviously encourage you to watch something else.
Yeah, in terms of the handicapping, just like anything, I mean, I've been there where Fantasy Highlight, for example, Stu. I play that each and every week. I build a lineup with my $21 budget. I mean, look, I look at the players, I make the prices, I have all the stats. And I haven't even come close to the top of that leaderboard. And there's people up there that each and every week are up there towards the top. Can't say that that's luck at a point. People are making predictions. They know, post positions. They know what guys are doing well. And also you have to look at that high five as well for another example of that. And the high five was getting hit very regularly when, in 2018, 2019, when, the level of play wasn't great in some of those games. There was some disparity amongst the top player and some of the lower players in those games. And it was very easy to handicap. So in that department, I would say I disagree. Look at some of those numbers there. I mean, just the disparity in win percentages, the disparity in the money percentages. I mean, we have a guy like Spinner here who's been in the money 66% of his games, and a guy like Cool Fitness who has been in the money in only 8% of his games. If you're looking at that from a betting perspective, I think that's a pretty significant difference. And it goes down the line for each and every player. If you look at the numbers, you may have to go a little bit deeper. SayHighlight.com is a great source if you want to get into that and look into some of the betting. But to say that it's impossible to handicap, anything is difficult to handicap, and it's a bet. You don't know what's going to happen. But I would say that Magic City on the whole is probably one of the easier places to handicap, given the fact that these guys are just starting, they're training and progressing at different rates.
If you're familiar, of course, with the product, and we, of course, do encourage you, if you do tune out, to turn back into games 6, 7, and 8 when the top players are on. But as you would know, that's, feature game players tend to come out later in the program. Dave, as for your comment regarding players that are being trained, the answer to that right now is no. And the primary reason for that is it's not something that we're against. Actually, we were just talking about that before we started today's performance. And that for someone to start from scratch now, like our players who were here since 2018, so your Diaz, your CRB, your Anderluck, your Ben, in order for someone to start at zero and get to the point where they would be able to be competitive in even the first game, it would be a bit of a push. They probably need to have some type of training either out of North Miami, Connecticut Amateur. One of the things that we promote here is, we have American citizens that are here on the roster consistently. That's across the board. And so, apart from a citizenship, preference, not a requirement, but a preference. Apart from that, someone would need to be trained somewhere around here in order to come onto the roster. That's the way that it has been. So, training from scratch here at Magic City, not in the cards anytime soon.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not like, in baseball, you have a pool of players that get drafted. There's 30 rounds each year. There's A-ball, AA, AAA, lower A-ball, winter leagues and all that. When you have that amount of players and you have the amount of, athletes that are playing a sport, obviously makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, not so much with highlight. That'd be awesome if we can get to that point where there is sort of like a minor league system, but maybe a few years a little bit down the line. But nonetheless, we've got game number 3 coming up and playing that high five. Good luck to those that bet it.
Time to begin our third game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins the high five jackpot for today. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Tennessee. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Ben. There's the serve by Tennessee. We begin game 3 with an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That did not. Point goes to the 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Robote left side by Ben. Catch by El Barba. Catch by Ben at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Scooped up by El Barba. Holds onto it. There's the backhand. Forehand by Ben. Thrown hard to the inside. Caught in the air by El Barba. Backhand, just missed at the 10 line, point 3. In this matchup, El Barba serves the green shirt at post 4, worn by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote left side by El Barba. Kubala makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Takes a big bounce, and El Barba's there. Nice catch. Rebote left side by Kubala. Caught by El Barba. Juggling on El Barba's catch. Ball must come into the cesta and be stopped. Can't bobble around in the cesta. Point goes to the 4. Black shirt at post 5, number 30, Diaz receives. Diaz on the backhand. Catch by Kubala. Scoop attempt missed, point 4. In our next matchup, Kubala serves to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by CRB. Backhand by CRB. Scores, point 6. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt. We have Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand by CRB. Benny steps up, makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Missed on the left side of CRB, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Anderluck. Backhand by Benny. Benny low to the inside. Anderluck scoops it up. There's the backhand. Caught by Benny. Benny winds up. Coasty to the inside. Scooped up by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Caught by Benny. Anderluck from the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Benny with a fine scoop and backhand at the 10 line. Rebote 2-all by Anderluck. Benny backs up to make this catch. Fantastic catch by Anderluck there at the 10 line. Low runner to the inside. Benny comes up with it. Backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Benny. Benny goes deep. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Costado 2-all off the rebote. Anderluck, carambola, stopped by Benny and a beautiful catch. Rebote saved by Anderluck, gets away from him. Other than that, a beautifully played point by both Anderluck and Benny. Point goes to the 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red at post 1, Tennessee. Forehand rebote thrown by Benny. Karam does not open up. Benny's got it. That's a great catch by Tennessee deep in the backcourt. Nice backhand caught by Benny. Benny throws the Karam. Tennessee read it. Tennessee stops it. Tennessee rifles it high. Tennessee paying real close attention of where he needed to throw that ball in order to score. Beautifully thrown by Tennessee. Point 1. Here's post 2, Ben. Tennessee comes out to make the rebote. It's a 2-all wide. Point 2. Joe on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3-post. El Barba receives. El Barba keeps it on the forehand, sends it back to the inside. Catch by Ben. Ben to the inside. El Barba looking for a rebote. Plays it comfortably from the left side. Catch by Ben. Nice throw to the inside. Rebote left side save by El Barba. Ben moves up at the 6 line. Forehand. Low and hard to the inside. El Barba, great hustle, makes the save. Ben with a leap, makes the catch. Carambola return will score. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2, Ben. Trying to stop him in the black shirt at post 5, number 30, Diaz. Diaz from the left side. There's the backhand. Ben stops it at the 10 line. Rebote left side by Diaz. Point in game, ladies and gentlemen. The blue shirt at post 2, Ben. 2 wins it. 4-7 and 1 will play off 4. Second and third place. 4 first serves to 7. Point 4. Possible place point for post 4. 4 now serves to 1. Kubala from the forehand to the inside. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Clears the overhead screen. Kubala on the rebote. He goes to the floor to make the save. Tennessee has the ball at the 9 line. Catch by Kubala. Here's Tennessee at the 11 line. Catch by Tennessee. Hard throw by Tennessee. Catch by Kubala. Tennessee missed the ball. Point and a second place finish for post 4, Kubala. 7 serves to 1. This is for third place. Rebote forehand by Benny. Caught by Tennessee. Almost. Point and a third place finish. 4. Benny, post 7. Unofficial order of finish, 2-4-7. Your price will be up in a moment.
How you doing, guys? My name is Ben Gadsden, aka one of the good guys. I really believe that, cooler heads will always prevail. So as soon as I start feeling that boil up in me, I just like to, I actually have the Calm app. Shout out Kyle Kubala, he put me onto that. It really helps if you kind of like reset, calm, take a couple breaths, chill out, disconnect for a little bit, and then re-plug in. To me, that's the best formula of getting out of a funk. I love that we all work hard as hell. Everybody put in that time. And I also love that it's nothing that we ain't been able to overcome up to this point. And that's made us, closer as a group. It's just a mixture of making sure that we have respect for each other, but also understanding that the nature of the sport says that when in between the lines, we are opponents. And you should have respect for your opponent. You should want to bust their ass, but you should always have respect for your opponent and who you're playing. I would say being a competitor, you can't give up. You just got to get through it, just being mature, like knowing, hey, it's not going well. Eventually, you just keep, plugging away, keep fighting, and it will get better. A top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. That's definitely something that I strive for.
And Ben just continues to have a great week here, even on the final day this Tuesday. 5th win for Ben. He's made a jump up those single standings, as have a couple of guys here this week for Ben, though. That is his 11th win, and most importantly for him, he's jumped into a tie for 3rd place overall, so he's in the money now. He and Anderluck up there with 11 wins each. So good playing from Ben here. Gets another win.
Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Ben. Taking second, post 4, Kubala. Coming in third, post 7, Benny. 2-4-7 is the official order of finish for Game 3. $2 Quinella 2-4, 20-20. $2 trifecta 2-4-7, 336-20. That's first, second, and third place finishing. A $2 wager on 2 to win, 1960. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 4th game. A spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 4. It does close out the early pick 3. If you missed the early pick 3, we got a late pick 3 coming up. Post time for Game 4. 7 minutes away. Good luck. Here's Bueno. Good catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. What a catch by Bueno. Robote, outside placement's going to score for Kubala, point 2. Robote by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. It's a hard throw by... What a scoop by Ikeda. Ben, big backhand. Hard rebote by Douglas, scooped up by Ben. Ben turns a carom that's gonna score. Long rebote 2-wall, gonna score for CRB. Rebote blasted by Douglas. Bueno makes the catch. Bueno throws a carom. Douglas read it. Turned to save it on the left side. Put it back inside to score. It's an excellent catch by Buello. He goes deep. El Barba looks for the rebote. Got fancy with it. Threw a 2-wall rebote. And look. Outside placement will score. What a shot. Outside placement. Tues, Robote to the inside. Carballo's there. Carballo throws the backhand hard. Tues, 2-all. What a shot by Tues.
And folks, there, top 10 plays from May of 2020, last season, right here at Magic City Jai-Alai.
And with 1 minute to go, sorry to interrupt, but folks talking about the scratches, and it's one thing that we do very much try to stay on top of. So just so you understand kind of like what the window is, on Tuesday, so at the end of this afternoon, I will put up entries for Saturday and Sunday. We used to put up Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Now we're just putting up Saturday and Sunday. And so any scratch that we know about today, meanwhile, any scratch that would happen between now and Saturday would wind up as being an actual scratch. And then on Saturday, we put up all day Monday and all day Tuesday. So we're trying to break things up to give you as much notice as we possibly can where that's concerned.
And hey, look, we got one guy coming back from injury here, making his 2021 debut, number 22, Bueno, in the 5-post.
That's absolutely right. So let's give him a chance. Time to begin Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Julien. Receiving the blue post 2, CRB. Julien serves. Game 4 begins. CRB from the forehand. Julien's there. Julien, right side, low and hard, scooped up, but not held on to by CRB, point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 4th game. That brings to the court the white shirt at post 3, Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Ball missed, point 1. Here's the green shirt at post 4, Carballo. Ball tipped, point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5 in the black shirt. Bueno. Ball tipped. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Julien now serves the yellow shirt at post 6. Ikeda. Catch by Ikeda. Hard forehand. Caught in the air by Julien. Backhand by Julien. Robote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Julien. Robote forehand. Off the court. Point 1. One on the board with 5 points. Here's post 7, Anderluck. Julian going for the forehand rebote, just missed, .7. Play continues. Here is the purple shirt of post 8, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Catch by Kubala. Outside placement by Kubala. Anderluck not able to get the ball. .8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, CRB. Rebote forehand by CRB. Catch by Kubala. Backhand by CRB. Kubala sets up for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Catch by CRB. Ball tipped. .8. In this matchup, Kubala serves to Ben wearing the white shirt of post 3. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Rebote just missed, .8. Kubala goes 5 straight points. He has possible game point. Trying to stop him in the green shirt of post 4 is Carballo. Carballo from the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote left side by Kubala. Catch by Carballo. Scoop attempt tipped. .4. Back and ready to receive in the black of post 5, we have Bueno. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Bueno. Rebote missed. .5. In this matchup, Bueno is serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Ikeda. .5. Five on the board with 4 points. Returning with possible game point is Julian in the red shirt of post 1. Powerful backhand. Ball tipped. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, for the red shirt of post 1, Julian. No playoff here. 8 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 185. Your price will be up in a moment.
For me, the best aspect of being a highlight player is to meet different people in the rooster and to get along with new friends or with new players. I started playing highlight since I was a child because my parents, my grandfather, my uncles, everyone used to play highlight. I think highlight is fun, very fun. Yeah. And my advice not to get frustrated is to know that when you fail a point, the next point is going to be better. So my goal in this season is going to be injury-free, and I will love to have a great experience and enjoy playing highlight and make new friends and enjoy with the rest of the players in the rooster. Like this?
Yeah.
No.
And there is Julian out of the one post, taking advantage of that opportunity there, picking up his 3rd win here this week for Julian on the season. And he's racked up quite a few up to this point. Joins a crew of 5 other players now. He's number 6 with their 10th win. Double-digit victory club there. Number 10 for Julian. Congratulations to him. And Bueno, first appearance, he's in the money, 1 for 1. So his in the money percentage at 100%. See how long that one lasts.
Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 1 is Julian, taking second, post 8. Kubala coming in third, post 5. Bueno, 185 is the official order of finish for game number 4. There are your prices. The $2 Quinello 1-8, $22.20. Trifecta 185. That's first, second, and third place finishing $311.60. $2 wager on 1 to win, $12.40. The early pick 3, 3-2-1. 3 of 3 numbers returning $231.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 5. Post time now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And folks, that was a little advertisement for Prize Picks, one of the leaders in daily fantasy sports, that exclusively you can play daily fantasy highlight on. Yes, Prize Picks offers a unique fantasy sports platform that's totally different experience from those weekly drafts that we have run by the Highlight Channel, because Prize Picks allows you to bet on individual players. All you have to do is select over or under their projection. As we got a cupcake coming in here, we'll get back to Prize Picks. Thank you, JR, for the birthday. That's terrific. Special incentives right now for signing up at Prize Picks. Just go to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is JAI, into the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, well, Prize Picks will match that and put another $100 into your account just like that. And now, Stu, it gets even more interesting because...
Not possible to get more exciting than you've already made it.
I know it does.
On the edge of my chair.
Cupcakes, excitement. Yeah, well, this is what's going to happen. It gets more exciting because if you are signed up for Prize Picks, use that referral code HI when you sign up. Well, you're also going to qualify to get a double cash prize when you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight in the 2021 season. So it's as simple as that. All you have to do, send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HI at sign up. Make sure that we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. So that's the screen before you click to submit your sign up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. And if you do all that, you'll automatically qualify to get a double cash prize when you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight. Plus, you'll get that $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is prizepicks.com today. And a lot going on during Prize Picks here. There's cupcakes for everybody. And if you missed it yesterday, it was Juan Ramon Arasate, the player manager, JR, Ara, however you refer to him. It was his birthday, so came by and gave us some, so
Brian D
appreciate
just
that.
made an excellent observation. That the
Not
single
possible.
best part of this show is when Stu says it's impossible to get more interesting than that. You never know when
It's
it's
one of my
coming, do you?
favorites. It makes me laugh every
Answering
time.
a question from Ernesto earlier regarding players reviewing, or what you'd say in traditional sports, film. So the entire time that I was in Highline, I remember at North Miami Amateur, Ernesto, you may remember this. Anyone from North Miami Highline may remember this. There was a picture of Aparicio standing over Daniel in some literature that was produced by Miami Highline in the early 80s with like and Aparicio was holding Aparicio, the teacher the Miami Highlight teacher who would teach at North Miami,
Sure,
was holding like an 80s video camera. I never saw that camera ever come out, ever. Never. Film was never really a part of it in my experience, which is ironic because literally per statute, every highlight game had to be videotaped. Everyone from the 1970s on. It used to be on 3/4 inch tape, then it was on VHS. Now, of course, it's like everything else, it's digital. But players to sit down, and the primary reason is because they watched so many games. The only reason why you would review it is if there was an issue with a call or something along those lines, or the state wanted to see something. So where the Magic City players are concerned, with many of them coming from different sports backgrounds, I was shocked. They wanted every piece of video that they could possibly get their hands on. Carballo literally leaves the court, goes over to his couch, which is about 20 feet away from the court, goes to YouTube, the same signal, and goes back through and watches the performance. It depends upon the player. But as far as like sitting down with JR or myself back when I was doing training with the players, I would do it a little bit, but only to give examples in the first year, not since then. I'll take out an example of Alorio's forehand rebote, or Juan Ramon or Arasate's forehand rebote, or the right side. We're going over the right side of Irastorza with Tennessee. So in that regard, to look for examples, some players do take a look at themselves and go back and take a look at it, but not for any analysis other than just to see what they may or may not be doing wrong. But Carballo, oddly enough, does more than has, and since the beginning, since 2018, has reviewed more video of himself than anyone else.
And I know that in addition to Carballo, I think you were talking about like Anderluck, Douglas, Ikeda. I remember you said that they watched, old Highline and were watching some older clips of games that were played maybe in the 80s and 90s from Miami, and all these guys
You're
are
talking old Highline, Andrew. You better mean older than that. Otherwise, you and I are going to throw it down, as the kids say.
Sorry, Stu.
That's
See,
not
and now the
old Highline.
performance,
That's 80s Highline,
and we got 12
Right
more
to the toilet.
12 more games to go today. Oh boy.
Time to begin Game 5, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt at post 1, Ikeda. Receiving blue post 2, Carballo. There's the serve. We begin Game 5. Karam, stopped by Carballo. Carballo's powerful forehand will score. Point 2. '80s old. Now receiving, white shirt at post 3, El Barba. Scoop by El Barba. Backhand. Carballo makes the catch. Carballo on the camera. On the camera, see? Got screwed up with camera. Carballo on the carom. That scores. Good effort by El Barba to try to get there. Point 2. Green shirt at post 4. Bueno receives. Backhand by Bueno, caught by Carballo. Catch by Bueno. Juggling ruled on the catch. Ball must come into the cesta and be stopped. That bobbled, point 2. Joe on the board with 3 points. Here's the black shirt of post 5, worn by Benny. Carballo, forehand rebote, wall-to-wall to the outside. Benny, pica rebote. Carballo makes the catch behind the 8 line. Benny read that one well, scooped it up, rifles it. It scores. Finely played point by Carballo and Benny, point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6, Julian receives. Backhand by Julian. Rebote forehand by Benny. He's up. Julian makes the catch at the 8 line. Costello right to the inside. Beautifully thrown. Nice backhand. Backhand by Benny. Julian's looking for the rebote. It's coming low. He makes the save. Catch by Benny. Benny passes from the right side. Rebote is on the wall. Beautifully played by Julian. Benny makes the catch. Backhand by Julian. Benny. Rebote save from the 9 line. Karam by Julian. Beautifully thrown and scoring. That's a well-played point by Benny and Julian, point 6. Receiving the pink shirt of post 7, Ben. Karam caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point 7. Here is the purple shirt of post 8 to complete the first round of play. Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Scoop by Anderluck. Backhand from the 10 line. Catch by Ben. Ben rifles this backhand. Rebote coming all the way out to the 3 line. Dejada Rebote turned by Anderluck.
That was beautiful.
That might be the first one of those he's thrown. Worked. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Excellent. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, post 1. Ikeda. Powerful forehand by Anderluck passes. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Backhand by Anderluck. Ikeda, forehand Rebote save. Anderluck makes the catch at the 7 line. Backhand passes. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Scores. Point 1. Back and ready to receive in the white shirt of post 3, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Catch by El Barba. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. El Barba. Rebote high to the front wall, touch the side wall, goes to the middle of the court. Rebote save. Good effort by El Barba, point one. One on the board with 4 points, serving to post 4. Bueno receives. By Ikeda, backhand. Bueno from the forehand. Ikeda to the inside. Catch by Bueno. Outside placement is wide, point one. Ikeda on the board with 6 points, giving him a possible game point. Trying to stop him, Carballo, the blue at post 2. Powerful forehand by Carballo, catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda, catch by Carballo. Ball tipped. Point two. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2. Carballo trying to stop him. The black shirt at post 5. Benny. Great catch by Benny off a fine serve by Carballo. Carballo, forehand rebote. Rebote by Benny to the inside. Carballo moves up, catches it in the air beautifully. Excellent rebote save by Benny. Catch by Carballo. Carballo back to the inside. Benny looks for the rebote. Touch the sidewall. Cortada. Stopped by Benny. Backhand at the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Benny. Carballo. Sliding catch. I don't think I've ever said that before. There's a 2-all. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo blasts this. It scores. Point in game. Blue post 2. Carballo. Two wins at one places 6, 7, 8, and 5. Pair off and playoff for third place. 6 first serves to 7. Catch by Julin. Powerful forehand by Julin. Rebote by Ben to the inside. Julin. Point 7. 8 now serves to 5. The winner of this point meets 7 in the continuing playoff for third place. Scoop attempt missed, point 5. This is show point, 7 serves to 5. Backhand by Benny. Ben with a mighty reach makes the catch. Catch by Benny. Outside placement, not outside enough. Here's Ben. Carom by Ben. Does not open up. Catch by Benny. Carom by Benny. Beautifully executed. Point and a third place finish for post 5, Benny. Unofficial order of finish, 2-1-5. Your prices will be up in a moment.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer. And also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about Jai-Alai is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
Oh, everyone was talking about him there, and that is Carballo. Ended up getting the win in game number 5 out of the 2-post. Carballo was really struggling this week up until yesterday. Picked up a win, and this is number 2 for him on the week. Overall this season, this will be win number 5. For Carballo, a guy that, look, when he's on, he is on, and is evidenced by that ridiculous sliding pop-up reverse that kept the point alive, ultimately winning that game. Guy's capable of doing it all, just exciting player to watch, absolutely electric, and just another example why right there.
Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Carballo. Taking second, post 1, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 5, Benny. 2-1-5 is the official order finish for game number 5. There are your prices. $2 quinella, 1-2, $15. Trifecta, 2-1-5. First, second, and third place finishing 102.80. $2 wager on 2 to win, $11.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for game 6. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And game number 6 here coming up in just about 6 minutes. So in honor of me and Stu throwing it down, because I inadvertently made a reference to didn't mean to call Stu old. Okay, we'll come out and say it. Well, in honor of that, I came up with a full Magic City fight card here. You can look at this. You can't read it, but it's a full list of matchups here.
You're right. You can't read it because today's youth don't know how to write. But moving on. Go ahead.
That's great. Well, we got a classic 2019 battle of El Barba versus his Cesta. That's just a classic. Match number 2 of the day will be Vuelo versus the Cooler, if he could find it, of course. Ben versus any food that Stu eats. That's got to be one of my favorite ones. Always making a comment about that. Tennessee versus the Sidewall, of course. Kubala versus non-fluorescent socks. Tennessee versus that Sidewall. That's a great matchup. Looking forward to it. Spinner versus John Wooden, a battle of some of the best coaches in all of sports. And then finally, cap it off with Scott versus Nuts. I know Scott's been wanting to get his hands on Nuts there, so you see if you guys in the chat are creative, come up with a couple more of those, but some good fun that we have here at Magic City during those games.
Live from the writer's room at Saturday Night Live, Rockefeller Center. You've heard the bit that gets rejected. Okay, you still called me old.
Well, I just wanted to inspire the fans and I know the fans are hilarious, and I wanted to come up with some funny, creative, clean.
I didn't mean to shoot it down. It was entertaining. It was definitely worth its entertainment.
Come on. You know you can't get me. We have a good rapport. Nothing offends me here. But
it should.
It should. If it doesn't, we may have to talk later.
Means I'm not trying hard enough.
But we've got some great stuff going on here at Magic City. With 4 minutes to go to game number 6, and we can remind you of the daily dollars.
Time out. Look at Michael here.
Before we get to that, sorry, guys.
Executive producer Lindsay versus anyone. He's right. Yeah. He's right. That hands down, Lindsay's the winner, period.
Roland versus any negativity. Yeah, I got that one. That's a good.
See what you started here.
I wanted to start.
Why don't you talk about the promotions so someone can come here and get some money?
Yes, some of the promotions we got going on here at Magic City. 2 of my favorites. You got the Daily Double Dollars promotion, which you can actually play here today. That's every Monday and Tuesday for the 1 p.m. highlight games. How it works, visit the sports club for those games. Select the winners of games 7 and 8 to win $100. And if you do that on Monday, come back on Tuesday. You can win $200 on Tuesday for doing the exact same thing. Gives your potential winnings up to $300 per week, and it's risk-free to play that Daily Double Dollars promotion. Again, that is every Monday and Tuesday for the 1 p.m. performance. That's the first performance of the day right here in the Sports Club. If you want to play that, could pick up a couple extra bucks, put those right in your pocket. Also, another way to do it, my favorite one, and this one's pretty simple. You got the shoot your shot promotion. I love it, Stu. Ernesto says he's going to shoot his shot. We'll have to get that on camera. But the Sports Club here at Magic City, stop by any Friday or Saturday before the 29th of May, and you get one shot at a basket. If you make it, you get $100. If you miss it, nothing. That's it. Nothing. Just good fun there. One shot at it for $100, risk-free, and you can get that cold hard cash right in your pocket. So two of the great things going on at the Sports Club, in addition to the fact that we have great food there, flat screen TVs, great staff, betting machines all across the board, simulcasting options, sporting events on all day. So, look, come out to the Sports Club. If you're in the area, check it out. Great place to be. And Stu and I, some of the guys went up there. We had some great meals there. Just terrific stuff up there. The burger.
Did I not buy?
Stu bought. We'll say that. Stu did buy.
Now, by the same token, Jeeves picked up the tab every time I've gone out with the Bleckmans, so there's no complaints here. I'll buy here with our discount, and we'll continue.
We want to go out for another dinner with the Bleckmans. Let's go right here to the Sports Club. I'll buy. Get that 20%.
Oh, big spender. Big spender stepping up to the plate.
Look at this. Look at this guy.
Handing my ID card. Hi, can I get the...
But in all seriousness, we were scheduling another dinner before my parents leave town. They would like to do that.
Be my honor.
I think we're going to do it. It was a Wednesday. Serafina is the restaurant in Fort Lauderdale. So if any folks have been there, we won't say the date because we don't want you to pack the house. We'll stay away.
The Bleckmans are generous, but they're not picking up the tab for everyone.
Don't get the paparazzi. Oh, Stu and Andrew are here now. But
God
looking forward to that.
Forbid.
This is hilarious. People are still going with these, and that's what I want. It's just fun little things.
Well, of course, because everyone wants to prove that they're funnier than you, which is not complicated.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
See, that's the problem. You care too much. If you don't care, if you adopt my approach to life, people say, I don't like what Stu said. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not saying it for your benefit. I'm saying it because somewhere between my ears, I find it entertaining.
And we got some submissions that didn't make it into the chat from the Pauly man himself. Pauly came in. He texted me a couple of these.
Now, there's a comedy writer.
And he's got El Barba versus Skippy, the former evil circus clown. The loser leaves town. That's such a Pauly line. That's great.
We do miss Pauly. Sincerely, we miss Pauly.
That's hilarious. I mean, these are...
And when you make references to my age, I miss Pauly more and more. Because he didn't used to say stuff like that. 0 minutes to post, thankfully for you. Oh, look at Ben aggressively kicking the wall.
Add that to the list.
It's time to begin game number 6. A spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ron. Receiving in the blue shirt of post 2, shaking his hips like some freak, is Ben. Ron serves. We begin. Rebote forehand by Ron. Powerful forehand by Ron. Here's the rebote by Ben. 1-1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 13, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron. Rifled, scooped up by Douglas. Costello 2-all by Douglas. Wow, try stopping that one. That's excellent. Point 3. In this matchup, Douglas serves to the green shirt of post 4, Julin. Point 3. Here is the black shirt of post 5, worn by Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Rebote left side by Douglas. Cuts to the outside. Carballo's there. Carballo rifles this right off the tip of Douglas' cesta. 0.5. In this matchup, Carballo serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Spinner. Carballo, good focus, strong forehand. Spinner from the 12 line goes deep. Rebote on the sidewall, beautifully played by Carballo. Spinner goes back to the inside. Carballo's there, winding up. Rips the coastie to the inside where it scores. Well played, 0.5. Here is the pink shirt of post 7. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to Ikeda. What a catch by Ikeda. I mean, that was a good serve by Carballo, but the catch by Ikeda was beautiful. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. He's winding up. Midcourt. Taken by Ikeda. Low and hard to the inside by Ikeda. Stopped by Carballo. There's the backhand. Caught by Ikeda. Backhand from the 9 line. Ikeda passes from the forehand. Beautiful forehand rebote effort by Ikeda. That hits too high. Strikes the overhead screen. Well played. 0.5. Here now to complete the first round and receive in the purple shirt of post 8, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Passes. Rebote's up. Played from the forehand of Carballo. That lands out. 0.8. First round's complete. All points are double. Ben looks unusually humble. Catch the ball. Underserved by Benny. Woo. 0.2. Ben has 2 points. He now serves the returning one post in the red shirt, Ron. The opposite of an underserve. That's an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Manuel pointing out on the side wall where the ball should hit. 0.1. Ooh, that ball died coming out of the service box. 0.1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Ron. Trying to stop him. The white shirt of post 3, Douglas. Backhand. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote by Ron. Douglas forehand rebote nicely saved. Capped by Ron. Douglas. Rebote. Ron. Rips it to the inside. Douglas with a one-handed grab. May have been two hands. It happened quick. Forehand rebote by Ron. Catch by Douglas on the right side. Pika to the inside. Touches the side wall. Ron winds up. Catch by Douglas. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Caught by Ron. Ron, 2-all. Douglas makes the catch. Rifles it to the inside. Rebote by Ron. Just above the pad. Caught the pad. The pad is bad. 0.3. Well played point by both Ron and Douglas. Douglas gets the point. Play continues. Douglas on the board with 4 points. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6, Spinner. backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Douglas trying to stop him. The pink at post 7, Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand. Karam is off the court. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the white shirt at post 3. Douglas. No playoff here. 1 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order of finish 3-1-5. Anyone who questions what Magic City could be, that's it.
It does come very natural to me. Yeah, it does. But I don't know. I think it's with all sports too. It's not just highlights. With all sports, there's always the best players, and they're always a natural athlete for the most part. Some guys really work hard and end up being the best, but a lot of guys that are the best are just naturally good at it. I work really hard out here every day, and I think that it shows through my play. But I think being natural at something can only take you so far, and so you have to work hard as well. I try to stay cool most of the time, and I'm not the biggest outgoing guy. I'm not the biggest personality out here. But I think I would hope that people see me as a good guy, and I give 100% at all times, and I hope that it shows through my play. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day. I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year.
And that is Douglas. What an incredible performance he put out there. I mean, we tell you about how tough these late games are getting. I mean, he had to make 2 spectacular catches against Ron to just keep himself alive and then get those couple points to win the game. So, as you said, Stu, anybody that questions this program or questions, what it could be, that's a perfect example of the fact that these guys can play. They're still improving, and that's the type of product they put out there. It's going to be exciting to see what we get, even, in the next couple months, and then at the end of November should be even better than that.
I will freely admit, once upon a time when I used to go to Miami Highline, most of the time I would get there starting for the 8th game or 9th game. I'm not suggesting you do that with Magic City because our games are over within 2 hours.
Right.
But no, there's something to be said for feature games. There's absolutely something to be said for feature games.
Yeah.
So here are our prices from Game 6. The result was 3-1-5. Coming in first, post 3, Douglas taking second, post 1, Ron. Coming in third, post 5, Carballo. $2 Quinella. My oh my. Someone, I believe, earlier in the chat mentioned something about this is impossible to handicap. Not according to that Quinella, it's not. 1-3, $9.20.
Yeah. Ron
Basically,
and Douglas.
if you bet a
Two
Quinella
guys.
in that game and you paid attention to who was playing, you cashed a ticket. The trifecta, 3-1-5, first, second, and third place finishing $92.80. That's a respectable trifecta with that combination. Those numbers, those individuals. $2 wager on Douglas to win returns over $10. Surprising, but good. First number for the late pick 3, the number 3. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 7, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 7 is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai. They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there, the trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the inaugural season right here at Magic City. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, and much more. We're excited to announce that Magic City Hustle has been released worldwide. You can purchase and watch Magic City Hustle directly from iTunes and Google Play. That was starting May 11th, so you can get that now. You can rent it or buy it. And I was distracted there for a moment because
looks like the...
It looks poof.
Looks like that's going.
Yeah, 2,200 and change. Poof, gone. So Scott will get that briefcase down here to us, and it's going to go regardless of which number comes in here in this game. That is the irony of that comment coming in today. And then we get the stimulus quinella in Game 6, and then we get every number on the board with that high five to make it go.
Quinella, that's funny.
I can't take credit for that line. It's somebody in the chat last season, maybe, I think it may have been
That's a good one.
Mr. Michael Sortino there, but don't want to incorrectly attribute that to anybody. But yeah, every number will go there for that high five, so we'll be reset there with a fresh 2K for that afternoon performance.
And Mr. Allen's back today. Jeffrey Allen.
It didn't scare him away.
Has not been scared off. Welcome back. Commenting on... It's a funny comment on Douglas. He's since changed the earring. I think he now has 2 studs.
Douglas doesn't look anything like that in his profile. The hair's changed.
He's young.
I would say body, too. I mean, that was the thing.
He was 20 when he did that.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, he was 19, 20 when he did that.
He slimmed down.
22, yeah, I was going to say. A lot going on, but a great interview nonetheless.
And very mature, very, very professional.
And that's the two things about both the Langens brothers here. I mean, Benny and Douglas Matt just could not be more professional. They come in here, play highlight, and play pretty darn good highlight day in, day out, and it's really all you can ask for here. Come in, follow the rules, do everything you need to do, put the work in when the lights aren't on, when we're not actually playing these games, and both of those guys do that very well. I mean, Douglas, year one, I remember telling you the story, he would travel hours just to come here and practice. He was living up in...
He stayed with family in Melbourne.
Melbourne, right.
And he didn't stay locally, so literally he would drive the 3 hours. He drives 6 hours a day to practice 3 hours until he got a place down here. And Magic City probably would not allow that to happen again. We'd probably do something about that. But the program was young at the time. The program was definitely young at the time. But no,
he was hungry to get out there and play and improve his game. And kid that started in a batting cage in North Carolina, making his way out here to South Florida, and one of the top highlight players on this roster. And along with his 17-year-old brother, too, these guys definitely going to be a big part of the future of this program, and excited to have them here.
Absolutely.
But we have a minute till game number 7. And right on cue, Benny just fires it into that. Is it the Matador's Cape? Is that what it is? That side...
Matador's Cape. That's what our friend Paula used to call it. That's when it was red.
Yeah, now we got that. Yeah. No blue Matador's Capes, not in Spain.
That's a rectangular billboard. Okay, time to begin game number... Game number 7, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Ron will serve in the red shirt at post 1. Carballo receives in the blue at post 2. There's the serve. Here's the backhand by Carballo. Carballo, excellent concentration. Plays it to the inside where it's tipped by Ron and a rare miss. Point 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3. Julian receives. Backhand by Julian. Hard thrown to the inside. Here's the rebote. Forehand by Carballo. Scoop. Missed by Julin on the left side, point 2. Green shirt of post 4, Douglas receives. Excellent serve, a fine return by Douglas. Powerful backhand, Rebote coming way out. Douglas with his eye on it, rifles it to the inside. Carballo, forehand Rebote, catch by Douglas. Douglas back to the inside, Carballo with the scoop. Powerful backhand, low to the back wall, Rebote by Douglas. 2-wall opens up and scores. What a point, point 4. Four serves to the black shirt at post 5. Here's Kubala. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Douglas, catch by Kubala. Rebote left side by Douglas, big bounce. Kubala brings it down. There's the carom. Douglas read it. He stops it. Carom return scores, point 4. Yellow shirt at post 6, Benny receives. Costello 2-all stop by Benny. Carom by Benny. Lands in and scores, point 6. Six now serves to post 7 in the pink shirt. We have Spinner receiving. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Spinner. Benny from the Teng line. Catch by Spinner. Spinner from the Teng line. He goes deep. Benny hangs in the backcourt. Here's the backhand. Caught by Spinner. Carom by Spinner. Beautifully executed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Ikeda. Spinner, Rebote. Ikeda moves up, makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside, where it scores, point 8. Ikeda gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Ron. Backhand by Ron. Low to the back wall, low to the Rebote. Ikeda makes it. Here's Ron. Powerful throw by Ron. Read perfectly by Ikeda to take it on the forehand. Rebote left side by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda over the top to the inside. Here's Ron. Ron goes deep. Rebote left forehand by Ikeda. Backhand, 2-all. Stop by Ikeda. The carom lands just out. It's all right, Ikeda. You caught that reverse 2-all beautifully. Point 1. One serves to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Julin. Backhand by Julin. Rebote forehand by Ron. Julin from the 9 line. Juggling on the catch of Julin. Point 1. Ron has 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to the blue of post 2, Carballo. Catch by Carballo. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Powerful right side. Caught in the air by Carballo. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Otherwise, death would have ensued. Backhand by Carballo. Catch by Ron. Powerful backhand by Ron. Low runner. Carballo. What a beautiful save on the forehand rebote. Catch by Ron. Dos Paredes. The 2-all is out. Point 2. Play continues. Carballo is on the board with 4 points, serving to post 5, Kubala. Catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. It passes to the rebote. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Kubala comes out to make the rebote. Catch by Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Well played. Nice save by Kubala. Carballo's there. Carballo low and hard. Kubala with a tip ball. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2. Carballo has 6 points on the court trying to stop him. The green at post 4, Douglas. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Low rebote. Carballo makes the save. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Douglas is there. Fake the 2-all. Carballo did not make the catch. Another well-played point. Point goes to the 4. Douglas on the board with 4 points. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6. Worn by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote by Douglas. Benny's going to look for the rebote at the 10 line. Douglas makes the catch. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4, Douglas. Trying to stop him. Pink of post 7, Spinner. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote comes out to the 6 line. Fired from the forehand of Douglas. Spinner makes the catch. 2-all by Spinner. Stopped on the forehand of Douglas. Douglas rifles the cortada. Spinner stops it in a great catch. Catch by Douglas. Backhand from the 9 line. Caught by Spinner. Spinner winding up. That cuts to the outside and scores. Point 7. Play continues. 7 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8, Ikeda. Ball tip, point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, Spinner. Trying to stop him, the white shirt of post 3, Julin. That lands in and scores point 3. Play continues. Again. They're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1. Ron. Backhand by Ron. Powerful backhand by Julin to the inside. Forehand. Ooh. Loss of control on the forehand rebote by Ron leads to a loss of point 3. Here's the black shirt at post 5, Kubala. Rebote forehand carom by Julin. Missed. 0.5. Returning with possible game point is the blue of post 2, Carballo. Point 5. Kubala has 4 points. Benny has 1. Benny receives. Powerful forehand by Benny. Catch by Kubala. Outside placement by Kubala. Stopped by Benny. Carom by Benny. Opens up and scores. That Carom's been working for Benny well. 0.6. Possible game point for post 4. Douglas, he receives. What a catch by Douglas and a powerful, powerful backhand. Beautiful catch by Benny, but he dropped it on the backswing. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the green shirt of post 4, Douglas. Shake it off, Benny. You'll be back. 2 places, 7 shows. Winning game 7, post 4. Douglas taking second, post 2. Carballo coming in third, post 7. Spinner. 4-2-7 is the official order of finish for game number 7. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. What a game. 2 fantastic games back to back. What did I tell you earlier? Games 6, 7, and 8. I enjoy all of the Magic City games that I announce. I enjoy some more than others. Some days they're great. Other days, so-so. Today, the late games have been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's talk about the high 5. Pick 5 wager, 2-1-2-3-4. 5 of 5 numbers returning $2,285.60. Congratulations to the lucky winner of the high 5. We know there's only one ticket. $2 Quinella 2-4, that's first and second in any order, $28.40. Trifecta 4-2-7, that's first, second, and third place finishing $192.20. $2 wager on 4 to win, $7.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 8th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for game 8. It's just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Hi, Jai-Alai H2H is the world's fastest ball sport played in a new electrifying format. Jai-Alai H2H features 2 singles players or 2 doubles teams in a head-to-head battle for court dominance. An H2H match is won by the player who is first to secure a total of 2 out of 3 sets. It takes 6 points to win a set and 2 sets to win a match. Just like in tennis, a player may fault once on a serve, but if 2 serves result in faults, then the opponent wins the point. At the start of a new point, the ball is served by the winner of the previous point. However, at the start of a new set, the loser of the previous set serves first. The action is lightning fast, so strategy and stamina are the name of the game in Jai-Alai H2H. Catch Jai-Alai H2H live on the Jai-Alai channel and never miss a moment of the action.
And folks, that is the newest innovation of Jai-Alai gameplay. That is Jai-Alai H2H. We play it 2 times a week there. The singles edition of that is on Mondays at 10 a.m. and then doubles we play on Saturdays at 1 p.m. back in the 2021 regular season with a combined $100,000 purse. That's combined at both singles and doubles play. So if you want to check it out, tune in at those times. Again, singles will be group number 1. Up again, there's 3 groups that compete in singles. They rotate and play once every 3 weeks. Group number 1 is the top players, so those feature game guys that you will see the next time out there. And given the way that they've developed here to begin this regular season, should be in store for some terrific action there. And then the doubles will be coming up on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday at 1 p.m. But 4 more minutes or so to go before there, and there's some stuff in the chat here, Stu, that
Alan Schwartz, welcome to
yes,
the
welcome.
Magic City live feed here on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Also, another question there by Jeffrey Allen. So, first of all, Mr. Schwartz, Jai-Alai's been played in the United States basically throughout the 20th century. The game originated in the Basque country located in Spain. It was most popular in Florida, Connecticut. It was also played in 1 facility in Rhode Island, 2 in Nevada in its heyday, basically the 70s and 80s. But the run that Jai-Alai had was basically the 1950s through mid-90s is about what you want to say. Jai-Alai's basically been on decline, as well as other Parimutuel interests. Was reborn here at Magic City, so traditionally, the majority of Jai-Alai players have been trained in the Basque Country of Spain and France. Here at Magic City, they decided to take an entirely new approach. They took a group of mostly former athletes, so we have a few guys that have played in professional football. One of our players has a Super Bowl ring. He's not playing today, but Jannard Davis plays under Jedden, played on the 2006 Colts, and decided to train them from scratch to play Jai-Alai. Typical Jai-Alai players come to the professional ranks with anywhere between 3 and 6 to 7 years of amateur competition and training in traditional schools. Here, they had 6 months. We turned them loose on the court. The court here at Magic City is 120 feet long. The ball, the question was raised by the ball, so by comparison to the Jai-Alai ball, the Jai-Alai pelota is known as the hardest and fastest ball in the world. The ball that we use here at Magic City is a plastic ball. It is about the consistency of a hockey puck is what you want to think when you hold it. So it is solid plastic with 2 layers of electrical tape that go on it that basically dulls the bounce just slightly so that the ball is playable. So that is not a ball that you want to be hit with. And Magic City is currently in year 3.5. We're in our 4th year of play, but many of these players did not even see a Jai-Alai Cesta before January of 2018. They've been progressing at different rates per player. Some of our weaker players play in games 1, 2, and 3. We have basically a middle game section, and the feature games 6, 7, and 8 are our top players. But there are some players like Carballo, who is playing here in the late games, who plays fantastic, but he's got actually 1 month more experience than Douglas. So it's all based on, the guys are all over the map as far as how they've developed individually. And if you're new to it, I encourage you to check out Magic City Hustle, award-winning documentary about this program and how it was started, some of the reasons behind it, and gives you a little more insight into the original cast of characters that helped turn this into a
a very solid program here in year number 4 already. I think a lot sooner than a lot of people anticipated, even the folks back here. But some great play, and it's evidenced by those late games. I mean, these guys can certainly play highlight and certainly hang with anybody here. There's not anyone. I mean, Douglas was dominating over 100 games more than the next closest competitor in 2019, and we can tell you for sure that is not going to be the case here in 2021.
Now the games have become overall more competitive, and one of the best things about Magic City is if you're interested in sports as a whole, you're interested in highlight, you get to watch the organic development. This is something that folks who tune in every day hear me say regularly, and I apologize for the repetitiveness, but for anyone new, you get to watch the organic development of a professional sport where the top player can make over $100,000 a year, which compared, of course, the mega millions of other sports isn't up there, but as far as a job is concerned, as far as sports that you can pick up, it's pretty good.
And one without a multi-million-dollar TV contract. I was going to say that's probably the biggest.
Exactly. If someone would like to pick us up, I'm sure Scott would be open to that conversation. And Jai-Alai, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment on how I explain it. I've been doing it fairly regularly. Sometimes it's defensive. I am fiercely defensive this program. I do have a pretty extensive history in Jai-Alai myself on the management and trying to run things side. So yeah, I am fiercely defensive of this program and of these players and of Andrew, but no one ever says anything inappropriate about Andrew, so I never get a chance to yell at him. So if I do ever come off as abrasive, it comes from a position of love, as they say.
Very well said, Stu. I love those explanations. I can just sit here and listen to you explain. I'm right there with Jai-Alai.
Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not anywhere near that arrogant. I do play around a lot, though.
We bant, we have fun, but a lot of it, yes, sarcastic, good fun there. And I was thinking about it. When you watch a sport and you're watching your home team, you want that sort of biased announcing to be like a little bit more positive, and I think that's an angle that you're a little harsh on the guys when they make a mistake, but very positive when they do great things. And one of the things that makes this program and the announcing and the whole shebang so unique here at Magic City. One more game to go here, game number 8. Final game of this performance, but we got 8 more games coming up here after this one at 4:30.
Time to begin game number 8. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Spinner serves in the red shirt at post 1 to start things off. Benny receives in the blue at post 2. There's the serve by Spinner. We've begun game 8. Over serve, point 2. Now bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, catch by Benny. Benny goes deep from the forehand. Rabote, the rebound from the back wall. Played high, that hits the rail just above the front wall. That's out of play, point 2. There's the backhand by Ben. Rabote forehand by Benny. Catch by Ben. Ben to the inside. Benny moves up, makes the catch. Costalo 2-all. The throw from the shoulder stopped by Ben and a beautiful catch. Carambola is the throw. That was held. So holding called on Ben, who stopped the motion on the backhand. Point. Benny, rather. Point 4. Here's post 5, the black shirt, Ron. Powerful backhand by Ron. Good catch by Ben. Real powerful backhand by Ben. That Rabote is turned up at the 3 line. Ben hangs in there. Beautiful throw. Ron's going to look for the Rabote. He makes the save. Ben moves up with a tip ball. Don't worry about it, Ben. That may be one of the best points I've ever seen you play. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6. Carballo receives. Forehand by Carballo. Catch by Ron. Backhand by Ron. Rebote forehand by Carballo escapes to the overhead screen. Out of play, 0.5. Now receiving in the pink shirt of post 7, we have Julin. Rebote forehand by Ron. Nicely played. Julin with a tip ball at the 9 line, 0.5. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Ikeda. Ron on the catch. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Beautifully played. Ron makes the catch. Another hard backhand. Ikeda. Rebote left side to the inside. Caught by Ron. Ron backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ron makes the catch. Ron's 2-ball caught the top of the pad. Point goes to the 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the red shirt at post 1, we have Spinner. Powerful forehand by Spinner. Good catch by Ikeda. Ikeda's throw to the inside will score, 0.8. Eight on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3, returning is Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Hard to the corner. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Caught by Douglas at the 9 line. Pika. Big bounce goes up. So does Ikeda. He comes down with the ball. Catch by Douglas. Beautiful catch on the left side. Ikeda backs up to make the catch. Karam got him. 0.8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Ikeda. Trying to stop him. The blue of post 2, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Ikeda. Benny goes deep. Rebote forehand. Benny makes the catch at the 9 line. Backhand low and inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote left side by Benny. Ikeda makes the catch. Karam scores. Beautifully thrown. Point in game to the purple shirt of post 8. Ikeda. Well played. No playoff here. 5 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-5-2.
For me, it's an honor to play Jai-Alai. For me, I feel it's an honor because it has been in my family for so many years. Since my grandpa, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, and I'm the last generation of my family playing Jai-Alai. The best part of it is catching. That's actually the best feeling. Not even at camp, not even at that. Nah, I think it's catching is the best feeling. It can be really super frustrated, to be honest. When you catch the ball, it is frustrating. No, sometimes I hit the wall, I throw the helmet, but I don't think that's a good decision. You just flip the page, that's it. My plan is to play better every day, try to improve. And I think sounds boring, man.
And that's Ikeda wrapping up a awesome performance there with some terrific highlight. I mean, from the first game through the end, there was a point in game number 3, and I think Roland mentioned, if that's any indication of how this performance is going to go, we're going to be in store for a perfect one, and that was a darn near perfect performance from these guys. Awesome play. A lot of guys getting up there, and it's Ikeda in the final game there. 4th win for number 23 on the season, and that is his 8th overall, so he is squarely in the top 10, tied for 7th place with Kubala.
Winning game 8, post 8, Ikeda taking 2nd, post 5. Ron coming in 3rd, post 2, Benny. 8-5-2 is the official order of finish for game 8. There are your prices. $2 quinella, $5-8, $33. Trifecta 8-5-2, $2.98 even. Late daily double, 4 all, $2.10. The late pick 3-4-8, 3 of 3 numbers returning $278.40. The Mighty Ocho, 4 of 8 numbers returning $3. $2 wager on post 8 to win, $15.80. Every now and then we'll have performances that I'll look back on, or I'll occasionally post a game or something where you say, see, this is what Magic City could be.
Yeah.
Because if, in fact, Mr. Schwartz, you're still tuned in when we first brought Magic City on air in 2018, it was rough, and I'll be the first to say it was rough. It was definitely rough. And we've gone through growing pains, but in spite of those growing pains, we've had consistent development in every aspect of the program, from the players to the wagers offered. The pools have shown improvement, a different type of announcing style that even I'm sometimes uncomfortable with, even though I sit here and do it every day. But I can look at today and very comfortably say that on May 18th, 2021, we turned a corner in terms of consistency in our late games that I am incredibly proud to be a part of. I mean, those last 3 games were absolutely terrific. Everyone who played in them played hard, did a fantastic job. If you're wagering on it, that's what you want to see. If you're just watching it, that's also what you want to see. So I could not be more pleased with what I saw today, and kudos to all of these players.
Yes, and proving once again hard work does pay off, as you see here. I mean, after this performance, guys have already played. I mean, they had the H2H doubles on Saturday, performance on Saturday, came back with another one on Sunday, H2H on Monday, 2 performances yesterday, 2 more today, and they're still out there getting their work in, honing in their skills, and it's just awesome to see, when these guys, how hard they work, and you don't get to see all the stuff behind the scenes and how many hours they're in here on their off days, they're in here working hard. But it's great to see them go out there and play a special game like that, and could not be more proud, as you said. Feel like a proud parent watching these guys here today, and it's awesome to see, and as you said, only going to get better here as this season goes on and they improve.
And Steve, we're glad you took that long lunch. So, we had so much fun. Let's come back and do it in an hour. At 4:30, we will play 8 more games here at Magic City to close out this week. That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again in just 1 hour at 4:30 p.m. when we'll play 8 more action-packed games. We do hope you enjoyed today's Highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel and let us know your thoughts and any questions you may have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again in just 1 hour at 4:30 p.m. this afternoon. Goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Highlight.